team to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. And for the Clippers, we'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubac in at the 5 down low. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Leonard on the wing. There's the 3. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. And here are the Thunder now. If you mention the best players in the NBA, Doris, you have to mention Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. How's he made the leap so fast?
Yeah, Kevin, this is an interesting growth and development story because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has shocked everybody. He can get to any spot on the floor. He's one of the most relentless drivers in the game. You have to respect his three-point threat, which balances out that dribble drive game, and he's willing to compete defensively. Sky is the limit for this young man. What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
And so he makes both from the line. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. People in the know how good of a defender he is.
The Clippers shooting their first free throw of the game here. And talk about pit doors and guys who play to their strengths. What about Zubac? He does a great job.
He does, Kevin, a 7-footer who wants to play like a 7-footer. He's an outstanding rebounder. He doesn't need the ball offensively. You know he's going to show up and give you great effort every night.
Here's Powell. After the made shot from Chet Holmgren. They get it again. Now Hartenstein. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. At the elbow, Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Now, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has such great synergy with his teammates.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Harden outside. And he can't jam it through. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. The putback, it's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Leonard. He takes it in.
Kawhi's such a gifted offensive player. How about that dribble drive move? So nice.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. We talked about the matchup problems that Chet Holmgren presents. He said defensively, Chet can warp the inside of the paint. And at the other end, he's going to drag his matchup out to the three-point line. That's what makes this 7-footer such a special player. Guys?
Thank you, David. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Harden. The offensive rebound. Zubac.
Yeah, you have to have awareness and focus. Gilgeous-Alexander looking to make an impact defensively.
Holmgren the pass to Williams. Hartenstein against Zubac. The shot, no good. Clippers shooting a mere 24% 35% from the floor in this first quarter. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Leonard with no one around. Cans it from downtown. Leonard's got 5 points so far.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
And looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on that 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They trail by 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, James Harden, a sniper through and through. You give him even a little sliver of daylight, and that ball is gone.
And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City. And, Doris, what's amazing to me, if you look at Kawhi Leonard's production year to year, there's no drop-off.
There's certainly consistency to what Kawhi Leonard does. When he entered the league, he was a defensive force from the outset. And then he built methodically his offensive game. Free throws, post-game, and now range shooting. He is a complete basketball player.
Let's make some noise.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. For 3, Holmgren. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And here's Leonard from 3. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Kawhi Leonard pure from the corner. Nice delivery, Kawhi.
Stolen by Zubac. Outside Leonard. Shoots over Holmgren. Leonard no luck. Thunder trailing by 3. Here's Williams. Here he goes. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
So it's the Clippers now. The Thunder making the shot. Harden gets the bucket.
It matters not where James Harden finds himself on the floor. He is a legit threat to put the ball in the basket.
It's good.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And it's the Clippers with the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
1:57 left in the first quarter of the game. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, Kawhi Leonard is so opportunistic, and he has the length to create those second chances.
Clearly a foul.
Second personal foul.
Doris, with what he's done in the NBA, Kawhi Leonard seems to be a lock for the Hall of Fame.
I agree, Kevin, and the reason is he's got a couple of championships under his belt. More importantly, he's got individual awards, All-NBA, Defensive Player of the Year. And he's been able, in the most leveraged moments of a season, to be the focal point for his team, and that's a big driver of Hall of Fame status.
The first free throw is good, and Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Eubanks, he's checked in for Zubac. Jones comes in for Norman Powell. Amir Coffey's checked in for Dunn. And it's Ben Simmons in for James Harden. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. And it's Casey Wallace in for Dort. Time called here, the Thunder decide to talk it over. Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and frankly borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame and he fits in personality-wise.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
In the corner, Simmons with it. Wiggins with the block. 1:33 left to play here in the first. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shea has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
The Clippers trail. Outside Leonard. To the left side wing. Here's Coffey. A three-pointer off the mark. The Thunder have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And for the Clippers, they're shooting 39% in the early minutes of this game. Wallace against Jones. Tipped away. Outside Leonard. And that one drops for him. Leonard's got 12 points in the game.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Banked in off the glass.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Simmons passes to Eubanks. And the foul is called. Intentionally grabbed in there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Bogdan Bogdanović, he's checked in for the Clippers. .32 seconds left in the first quarter. Eubanks, no good. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Wallace kicks to Mitchell. Over Bogdanović. And Jones pulls it down.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
A nice shot by Bogdanović.
And with Bogdanović is that well set up, he's almost automatic. Nice shot.
That one drops for him.
The assist, Wallace.
8 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Knocks it loose. From deep three-point territory. No good that time. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the LA Clippers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I would say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
So for Oklahoma City right now, they've got Mitchell. Jason Wallace is out there with Williams. Then it's Williams. And it's Wiggins in at the 4 spot. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are inaugurating their new arena this season, and they're set to host the All-Star Game next season. It will mark the 7th time that the LA area has hosted the All-Star facilities. Kevin, there will be no shortage of stars in attendance.
That's always the way it is in LA. You're so right, David. It ought to be quite a spectacle. Here's Harden. He's got 5. Fires the 3. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Poked away and taken away by Wallace. And there's the drive and the jam by Wallace.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Bogdanović wide open. Offline with his 3. Oklahoma City trailer. Powell finds Harden. Batum tips it back in. Batum's got his 2nd basket. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
You've also got to love the way they've been crashing the offensive glass. Multiple opportunities, not giving up on possessions. Beautiful.
Doris, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
Rebound by Williams. Here's Wiggins. The shot will not fall. Excellent D that time from Jones. Inside. On the jam by Nicholas Batum.
Well, we know Nick Batum can hurt you from the perimeter. That time he shows you his ups. Go ahead, get up, Nicholas Batum.
Williams with the ball, and Batum picks him up defensively. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads. Cut to just 3 points on the basket from Williams. LA's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Powell, the pass to Batum. It's a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback. Batum's got 8 points in the quarter.
What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
Wasted no time on that one.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Clippers have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Powell, no one around him. Wiggins with the rebound.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
A putback. Batum grabs the miss. The Clippers shooting the ball at 42%. Harden against Williams. Launches it. Kicks it out to Jones. The putback.
Come on now, that's a big-time offensive rebound. The combination of length and explosiveness. Norman Powell, good night.
Williams, that's good.
Williams. Assist from Aaron Wiggins.
Now, here is Harden. 10 points for him. And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Going with a whole new group out there. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Zhang's checked in.
2 minutes remain in the first.
Simmons with it. And it's Wallace picking him up. Wiggins inside the line. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And finished off by Zhang.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Passes it to Simmons. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. And the Clippers lead by 4.
Well, this is exactly where Ben Simmons looks to become assertive. The closer he is to the cup, the more dangerous he is.
Williams.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the Clippers. And out of bounds is the Thunder gain possession. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Mitchell. Here's Zhang, and he hits it to tie the game up. Zhang's got 6 here in this quarter.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Simmons on the wing. The hook. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
That's a big-time finish by Ben Simmons. With that frame, sometimes he makes that look easy.
They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now. And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And that one is good from Zubac.
Yeah, Zubac knows his job, and that's to do the dirty work. Get into the offensive glass.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Los Angeles leading by 4. Here's Coffey. Rebound by Wallace.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
With 4 seconds on the clock, can't capitalize inside. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Clippers on top. They're up by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks so much. Kawhi, you seem to be so at ease out there. How much is that helping your game?
It's helping me out a lot. Just coming in the game relaxed, just with more intensity. I mean, my teammates are getting me involved on the offensive end. I'm playing great on defense. We just got to keep it up second half and not let it up.
Hey, Kawhi, thank you very much for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. The story early on was Kawhi Leonard, who was on fire. He had 12 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. Kenny, what'd you think about the Clippers?
Well, their success was largely about second chance points. They crashed the offensive boards heavy in the first half. I love how they fight for every 50-50 ball like it's the last ball on earth.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Thunder.
Well, it's been a big night for the guys off the bench so far. The scoring has given them a real spark. I think we can expect a few more minutes for the reserves.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubac in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Williams. Doris, recently the Clippers relocated their G League team, bringing basketball back to the city of San Diego.
Kevin, I absolutely love this because San Diego gets its first NBA representation since 1984. And yes, it's great for the city itself, but it's also a smart move by the NBA. You are tapping into an untouched market.
And Leonard has it in the corner. Kawhi drills the three-pointer.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
Wiggins from outside. It's hauled in by Dunn. Clippers leading by 5. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Lou Dort makes his bones at the defensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I always try to test myself against him in practice. because he's the best of the best. And Coach Mark Dagnall said, I look at him more like he's an artist. We can shift him anywhere. There's no one he can't guard. Kevin?
David, he is a beast. Wow, thank you for the report. And here's Leonard from 3. Rebound by Chang. Thunder trailing by 7. Shoots from the elbow. Basket counts. And that's now 7 points for Wallace.
The defense making it way too easy for him on that jump shot. He'll take that all night.
Pass to Leonard. Harden inside the three-point line. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Wiggins kicks to Zhang. Williams, that's a two-pointer. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Williams has got 10. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Wallace. And Wallace slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Here's Wiggins. Lays it up and banks it in. 8 points for him.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, I'm not a system player, I am the system.
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Eubanks, he's checked in for Zubac. Derek Jones comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Bogdanovic in for Chris Dunn. Here's Chang. They get it back. Williams. And the shot goes in. Williams has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Clippers leading by 3. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's Bogdanovic, and the shot is good.
Showing off his inside game. Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Jack. Isaiah Joe comes in for Alex Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for George. And it's Kenrich Williams in for Williams. And Williams is right there.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Thunder trailing by 3. Recently, Doris, the Clippers have had their most successful stretch in franchise history.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They've only missed the playoffs twice, going all the way back to 2012. They made their first conference finals in team history back in 2021. Not bad for a franchise that had one of the worst win-loss records in league history.
There's the pass to Jones. Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The Thunder have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, Oklahoma City.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, that 3-level scoring ability, that time working the mid-range.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Bogdanovich passes to Jones, and it's in there. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Here's Joe. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th assist in this one. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Clippers. It's Jones on the wing. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by the Clippers.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And the jam by Harden.
Oh, my. James Harden with a statement right there.
Oklahoma City trailing. Hartenstein passes to Joe, and he uses the glass on the lane. Joe's got 6 points.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. From deep Harden, Jones, no one around him. Carries it from 3-point range. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
There's 49 seconds left in the third. Pass to Eubanks. Jones finds Powell. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Well, on the catch and shoot, Norman Powell ready to rise and fire.
Cuts it 5 from 18. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Los Angeles leading by 3. Jacks up a 3. The shot, no good. Oklahoma City shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. For 3, Holmgren. A 3-pointer is right on target. Holmgren's got 5 points now this quarter. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Caruso with the ball. Drills it from outside.
Alex Caruso.
Caruso's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Thunder lead by 3 and will return shortly.
71.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Taking a look at the Thunder, the post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Caruso in at the small forward spot. Williams can't hit. Clippers shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Dunn passes to Coffey. And that one, good. Coffey's got his first points of the game.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Here's Holmgren, and the basket is good.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
And here is Simmons. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Coffey. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Coffey's got 4 points this quarter.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down. Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And the Clippers making a change here. Harden's checked in. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Mitchell comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Harden draws the double. A three from Leonard. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Not only is James Harden one of the elite one-on-one players, this guy is an elite passer, and it's on display there.
Mitchell passes to Joe. Overdone. And the shot is long.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Kicks it to Leonard. A second chance effort. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
Well, the mid-range is Kawhi's bread and butter. This guy can get to his spots and take whatever he wants.
Holmgren. And the layup is good. Holmgren's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
To the wing right side. Dunn, wide open. He fires again, Los Angeles.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
With it, he's picked up by Holmgren.
Nice job by James Harden to leak out and get an easy opportunity in transition.
Thunder trailing by 7. Near the three-point line, it's Holmgren. Another miss by Holmgren. It's Harden with the drive. Rebounded by Joe.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Count that bucket.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Kawhi with the flush.
Kawhi Leonard decides to flash that explosive athleticism. This guy works so hard on both his body and his craft.
Joe. It's hauled in by Dunn. Dunn's got his 5th rebound in this one. Coffey can't get it to go. The Thunder have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Stolen by Harden. And the powerful one-handed slam.
An example of Dunn showing just how unselfish he is, moving the ball well.
Thunder trailing by 9. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter or keep the ball out of his hand as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
Present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that last break, Coach Mark Dagnall talked to his team. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when we get inside, we score. Simple as that. Keep attacking. Don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David.
Well, you love the physicality from Chris Dunn. He's willing himself to the stripe thanks to the way he goes straight into the defense on that shot.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Clippers. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter, and then Leonard with the dunk.
Well, speed, intelligence, touch. Kawhi Leonard has it all.
Under trailing by 13. Here's Williams. It's good.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
1:43 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. He dishes it to Jang. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
There's a minute 34 left in the fourth. Los Angeles leading by 9. Harden has a wide open look. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. And here's Leonard from 3. Goes up again. Zubac kicks to Dunn. Back to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Well, Zubac's always around the rim. You love the quick strike there.
We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Dort buries the long-range jumper. Dort's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Wallace against Harden.
You give this guy an opportunity, and Norman Powell doesn't need a lot of encouragement. The defense a little late there, so he'll go to the charity stripe.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9. And so Powell nails both of them. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. From 15 feet away, again, Oklahoma City.
The mid-range jumper from Dort, giving the defense a little wrinkle.
Here is Harden. 55 seconds left in the game.
Oklahoma City foul. Wallace. Second personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for
good on the first, and that will put them up by 9.
2 shots.
And so he hits both.
James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it, he can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it.
And it's Williams. That time the assist by Wallace.
They ran that set to perfection and got a terrific look out of it.
44 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Dunn attacking. And Dunn with the slam.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
And an intentional foul right there.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, one thing there's no question about is that Norman Powell is a gifted athlete. Now it's about rounding out that game, particularly his shooting. That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
Tries it from 19. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. James, you had it going. How confident were you all offensively?
I'm just trying to do whatever it takes to win. Like, honestly, if I got to score a lot of points tonight, teammates were making shots, they were playing hard. It was a great team effort. Whatever the team needs me to do, I'm willing to do.
Everyone was clicking tonight, man, and it showed. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, DA, thanks again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.